They go about Ali Barusana Kinodomo. What police will get see that? You don't that we are not violent. Police will from mental Apuka India Gasol. Ended up sitting and eating with these people. Then are we a threat? We are not a threat. So we carry out the Sinola. I now Bula I see a very Mazibo Sinola. I now Bula I see. More can attack, Samuti Mobulu. There are people who don't attack Bibe Sasakon. There are people being equal for Funti Doko, they are not going. They have to be very careful.
So, Kabri Tata anti-crime, you're somebody.
Yeah, police were named. It's like when I come to arrest you, what do they say? Anything you say here will be used against you. So when I'm coming to Tata, you go to Alcam by one no Sabokono, so you call police will be like Doko Keka.
Obstruction.
So you said, yeah. But that was not the reason, not the obstruction of the killer. That was what they are attacking them for now. So is that right? So because the only use Kabita again was your friend. Another common muta, Alcam Mutamela, no Saboketawala. Alcam now in the like against to Kagi. That other police on the Doko, you are obstructing them on that. Is that fair? As I'm for man.
So are they seeing for the
well, we don't come for because to be honest with you, Cameroon get a call. No one for the call. I'm a lawmaker, and I don't want to encourage more in what you go to Sotali Bulu, Aliganya, and you must also. You go to Mokana Mogu, Mokana Afeka, yes, but I was not it. But Bunia Beba Lokana, you will make a new tournament. In fact, Alibula, they were just to expose the person because violence cannot solve violence. Never for body. Confrontation will never solve a problem. Everything is negotiation. Never for body. Peace is negotiated. So neighbor that attack, they're going to be confronting us. They are pushing violence against us. And later you comfort it. And later the police and their advice camp. And even government, the politicians who are using this police force. We are moving into elections. And the party Jamal registered again. In fact, don't forget you call them a party, the one party council. We have seen them become still occupied. Nobody does anything for them. Near was what one of the Kabul Ghana, Gambians against looted asset. Near was confront me. Yammer the one who carry or something like that. Who advised them Paul Nature? Because there are professional police officers. What are they going to do on that? One quick on him is going to go out of control. You are ready, you are ready. So you are going to put them to your new for sure. Problem the man negotiate. Cairo man, this is negotiated. But the way they are doing things, they think they are powerful. Look, there are people in the service there who they are using against us, who are also not happy. My own brothers were part of the PI. So I am a new brother, Yente Gepo, Yente Nipalente Boy, Kilo Batable. Next time I will go like I did. I'll come police will go for when I say a single woman now. Because more police will be a part of the law alliance. So you cannot be using that for law order. And that order is coming from the politician. That's totally wrong.
So you want to tell me that
it's coming from the politician.
They are dictated by some of the
politicians. Yes, new parents allow me to I'm not an enemy to Barrow. As I who don't be the one I son of Yabu Kubati. I would never hate I don't borrow from nothing. After I did not come into flow into the So I'm not going to say I'm a borrow honey because personally. Even political what an contribution is not like politically. I always look at governance issues. Now governance issues means management issues and administrative issues. What I like I'm a audit law, what I belong to the Tamakana, one betia, I be a monthly global create camp because later I couldn't come here and go to remember more for it. I told you I'm better. Why I'm better? I can buy fish in the market. No need that again. Not America because of this people and somebody. I went there to see how people struggle. Yet the bad and down with the mother cake and the yamento. Even bad and down to a month of the Dakar. Mobile looking Yokono. 15 Mukasano even battle. You cannot believe it. Near Bafo again, your David Galuna. You go again, you see Manley not bad for Occupy. You look at Kulumon. Who are these people? So our resources, anytime we get that we are not benefiting from them, then why are we coming at them? How can we proud? As I get women are eventual number bike on that Sunday. None of transport union, transport driver. They were denied entry into Senegal. They were denied. What did the government do about it? Your own people. Senegal, we are all one. There are people that here eco-security firm. They are part of the ECOWAS. What is ECOWAS? A transformation economic community of West African states. It's about economic prosperity.
Free movement of goods.
Free movement of goods. Now, drive for letter into Senegal. It's a fair a lot more by force. They transfer to Senegal motor. They do not know Dakar. But Senegal motor, they continue coming to the Gambia.
But Senegal is union, okay, not the government.
No, that's where I'm totally denying. That's why you are going to interfere. Look, you don't live. Unions are on the hook. Because it was on social people we are talking. Transport union, I represent. I'm going to government agent. Transport union don't have the National Assembly. You cannot leave that. You go what more in Senegal? You have transport union. I'm not saying what's on it. I have never been after I took for tackling. Gabriel would say that I've to foreign transport union. You have a Gambian, if you give us power. Transport union, more from a Gambian police or you want to kill your ass. Now you're from a new Senegal motor, need Alatema. I go in the Sungaro. Senegal motor need Binaka. When they disturb them, you can qualify with the high authorities. One time that officer is in trouble or is transferred. All this is happening. What is our government doing about it? You cannot continue harassing people, intimidating people. Now they are citizens of this country. When they are suffering in the hands of other countries, you are not protecting them. And you are telling us that in terms of security, we are not for. In terms of what we are doing, our economy. What economic prosperity are you talking about? When our economy is totally suppressed.
So cool me alanga kumata ngaje ko aliye meeting also on the 29th of January we am la checkpoint or fanala even more meeting
anything again.
So iteni juma le beje o meeting the Gambian forces was represented.
Yes.
Economic was represented.
Yeah.
Alcalo, the chiefs and the councillors were there, and some National Assembly.
Yes, National Assembly. Because it's happening in Foni Council. Then you have most villages in Foni Council like Alcalo, Natale. You have other VDC like Abana Kalagi and Modol Natale. No alliance at the moment executive for la Kiama, la Kiafa, and Modol Nata. But coming up for we are doing this as a negotiating peace. But it's like some they don't agree with us. But people want to take the law.
So all agreement on Muneti at that meeting go in checkpoint on Yantabola.
Now agreement or what meeting that's what my own personal view. I do a call for and follow. Is that still full of checkpoint or I don't need for call it's normal. More about for checkpoint door. And again you have the police checkpoint in where. What is the distance? Therefore they tell that Farokon. What Farokon you deny people in a family now. I not denying them they are right. Then two accident get on the because men will do it.
How? Because among the Farokon Chilokan.
Yeah. What's on your family? What's on your tie comma? Being called babies in the world black. We are not talking to people, we are security conscious. I mean, Canada coma. Cameroon Dibadan game, being called babies in the coma. We are put trench on them. We need more be attack like a bit of damage. Would I be farming so that killing one that didn't go between their eyes? Would I be there? These are all human rights violations. So we have to tell them because they are denied to agriculture. Need to be more on you are grown as I'm taking out with black. Need not have for them before you. If you have to be Kanya, soon down. If you have to be Kanya, block, block is up on a salt institution again. But we have to stop specifically because of new soldier of begin. I stop that completely. Because you cannot convince them. Even the border salt village sort of agriculture Mansakura Abila, every time we attack on Menkake, they have to about 2 weeks, the monthly garden of Giloka. That will make a file. They are school close. Tickets don't want to be posted there. So no one is complaining of Ghana soldier. We have a Kawas Ghana, maybe I'll get a Barama for her. Are they having that care point? For your problem to you. Are we not having a window?
Maybe it's for security reason because at all I'll agree. Yes, agreement means sort of what checkpoint to button. High speed bomb like so Kamuta ko sandbag solve na murin in Nigeria.
Yeah, Murina. Because of I'm not going because I have fountain in life.
No. But the Gambian Forces is state run in
I'm not going by
the Gambian Forces High Command has taken note of ongoing public discussion concerning military checkpoints situated at the entrance of Bayam Blake in Foni Council District, West Coast Region. The VCP, currently manned by economic troops, constitute part of the wider national security framework established along critical corridor, including the Trans-Gambia Highway. These checkpoints are deliberately positioned along key approaches to major military deployments outside the Greater Banjul area to provide early warning, strengthen situational awareness, deter potential threats, and sustain operational control. Designated areas.
Okay.
So, the High Command emphasizes that all military checkpoints nationwide are established on basis of rigorous security assessment and inter-agency coordination. Location decisions are informed by operational necessity, force protection consideration, terrain and traffic analysis, visibility parameters, response time requirement, civilian mobility patterns, and overreaching public safety concern. The guiding principle remains the careful calibration of essential security objectives with the protection of civilian life and property. 3. Subsequent consultation with the mobile traffic unit of the Gambia Police Force and other relevant stakeholders revealed a pattern of recurrent road traffic accidents in the vicinity of the Guam vehicle checkpoint, some of which have unfortunately resulted in fatalities. In light of this concern, the High Command constitutes a joint assessment team comprising senior representatives of the Gambia Armed Forces, ECOMIC to undertake a comprehensive review. The team engaged local authorities and members of the Guam community to gather first-hand insight and technical observation. 4. Arising from the assessment and stakeholders' engagement, it was recommended that vehicle checkpoint be modestly repositioned and augmented with enhanced road signage and visibility measures. The adjustment was implemented in a measured manner to reduce accident risks while preserving the operational posture, effectiveness, and deterrent function of the checkpoint. This modification does not compromise its core objective of early warning, area dominations, and visibility and visible security presence. That rather it demonstrates a responsive and adaptive deployment approach that integrated public safety considerations. So, consultation will occur after this meeting with relevant stakeholders and then with the Gambia Police Force. It should be repositioned again and augmented. For security reasons and also for early warnings and then security risks management or something like that. So we move to me along the what I name but I told you is it different?
Yes, sir. I trusted my security men. When I time we get in uniform, I feel very proud because mobile Butila, when it comes to the international peace standard, they make records. But it's unfortunate our security institution is turning into a political institution. Whatever they say, you
are the people politicizing.
No, listen.
Now you are accusing the
yes, I am accusing them because a politician.
Actually, are politicizing.
No.
So now, because of the checkpoints has been repositioned,
allow me to explain. Allow me to explain. We come to a conclusion. You are talking about Monument for, and you call me to hear from me. It is the politicians using them to turn it into a political to suit their interest. Because why you for? If I have contact again, you don't. We are considered to be opposition. The argument was now if the new called bottle new called be bondika. I don't even call this position a checkpoint. What we are they checking? You tell me. Because Nita Akalagi Bricton, Burman Brick, you have the army checkpoint there. But when they play Fenkola and you don't call the behavior, can you blockade your care? But they check something, they want to have a handle and Fenkola MPL, they can go there. Yela motola vero dindi ye gubero check konoto in case of that one is security what Fenkola although they don't ask you their ID card unless me aje ko in trust but at the Biam checkpoint they come for the checkpoint what do they check the only thing they can checking today they can you know busi what that is a hot pursuit agreement no one is going to convince me because that is only benefiting Senegal it's not benefiting Gambians because of Munem I agree but game man can right place too because of your feel the core you don't make a bonus Senegal. Well, because rebel like a waffle, and well, they use can put a rebel fuel. You understand that? So that's why now they won't fight it, but they cannot fight it in our land of Sakadano at the wrong place. That checkpoint was all about that. Because law, I mean, they have done that. This is our police. They cannot do our policing jobs for us. Esa, you want a police only against Tatarlagi. And why back again? because if you money in car, motor na na ka tambe. The only motor ka men in car, me ba baro sika. So therefore you so when I'm doing when I'm checkpoint one. You retire the account in car. Esa. Esa it's all about political because Cameroon diamta. It don't escape all that of the point men ma beta. What we agreed was because now they're going to remove this. It's hazard, one way. So if now they were sleeping police on the Caribbean. Which they did.
What can I do?
What can I do? So what can I do? Why are you bringing this one back? Need to install a mantra.
Because I've come here assessment.
Then we are popular in this. So because of Hon.Kebba is popular, he's going to bring make so you point on data. That's all I will start even doubt again.
So we
have the evidence. But political what we fight for, we tell government, give a couple annual force of the time. And the government all those determined important, the Kalila head commander was there, down here more black game tata, and was video where they are kept I budget. Near because of Gubia, the move from the Gubia, we all agree. In other words, what more like they are doing this. But may I thank you, Almamela Funto, I just tell me that thank you, that the checkpoint is removed. People started praising Hon.Kebba. They don't want to see that. Can't go praise. That's why they are now these are the people who are going to mislead Barrow. Tomorrow Barrow is going to stand alone. What can I get? Maybe call Puyabe Keka, Cabria,
but you mean safety put into consideration?
With safety, at that call for the minute safety again. You tell me what is the safety there. Call for again. That place that madam I say Hassan, call for them I say Hassan. So call for the madam Honeyman go to what am I dangerous? You don't call for you cannot drive full speed. What am I going to call for? So what are you going to put there to tell me that Hassan? One of the body can 120 years, 100 sleeping police today. You should not come and call neither call for the slow down. You should say funding knowledge. Much more better bagasso, motor get in the bagasso Sikauto, Ibueta. Not what I get, one more like a Senegal car banner.
Maybe Caborinia may let us see.
No, motor no Abetaka Domani, Cabrimoto Lamata, because call for them, Motor Boita, Amatra Boribala. You motor baby Lama because you know the Sika. Not to get a man of taxi bagasso, Abueta again. One motor get a man of cement or Abueta again. Well, because we need to know you Lamata call for a dog, you better go again. How many? We have record. We have record of this one. So because
left our boy obey, left our follow the checkpoint on them.
Checkpoint on them. Because black and white can want to ask them to kill a local. Mambala one. But why the same black one? Nimbeke can the same position. I'm giving back when you want to go again because for them. Now I do not see a couple of what never tell me that 4%. This blockade, I don't call it a checkpoint, this is a blockade. This blockade is not about Foni, it's not about Hon.Kebba. This is about Gambians Gam 4%. They may not find that driver, they might have content. So whether they share the same political views with control, but more better this worker is necessary. Are you complaining member Kalila? Kalila is going to do. But the Kalila never do but we understand that one. Because if a diamond together more big, enemies can come and attack them. So you don't expect them to see Konato, you can what we can understand, but it won't block here. But you for a handy water, it won't block here. We have no problem. Oh, Masakunda is someone. We are not here to them for fun. But I ain't going to a bumpy man. Not as Guinea Bissau, Montagi. If I was one of Montagi Bissau, one minute ago, create a Abanta. Not a Montagi can get sort of problem up to now. Hey, Tonya Montratamaka, as I never told you, no super problem. Tonya Montratamaka.
So I don't decision right now.
We will engage them confrontation. Listen, Esa, they are underrated because there are some people, because of we share different political views, one bit like for a political electoral dialogue. But more parallel ka wuli to ka fa ara tuje han mo dum men beta ge billahi wala mo ben ko men ka fa bi fa ay boja people started calling people want to come we are asking them no alkana na ndol jang almost abane hante wala plato mo ben mo ko ngala prokana iko che ponte bo dum ko no we don't want violence amaken start and go ninga silata go ben ko no won kata to mo lati won kata to mo lati wala ila fa fa fitino ke dol ka fa so fitino la ko. But in Tokyo will be a calm. But they are not recognizing that. Exactly. Ngwe kabiri ya kwalke even in PIU de mugola. Police on the Akawala. Ngwe obey. But the police will call. If I was there in person, I would decide alien arrest. But I'm not going to risk one in the ground of Africa, Alibala Alcanata. Because one of Mutala, some of them can Mabila. What I don't put people at risk. If I was there in person, remember in going, I joined, but I'm not going to leave. I made it very clear to the police. Then they can arrest me and charge me. Because now I'm able to now say I can go there. Not all people going to gain are guilty people. They are even gaining innocent people. and Nelson Mandela jay ko terrorism Gaddafi di moy ma fa labda Gaddafi yo be mulyan ge mol ko Gaddafi da te dictator ay mol be fa ajube kabri aje ko fanyale ba ko de Gaddafi la di mo man pare aje ko kana ba ko ta ima fa who is behind all this never mind pour any day mo ali adi because mo feeling mo be there we don't interest of Libya Africa la problem be molati people are completely lost they allow you to kill a lot of hard working people now they want to come back pour ka woni nyande tele it is lost already. That kind of what we are in the 21st century, where we have young guys who are in different countries, even Barrow. You have people like the Barrow number who are intelligent, who got the right knowledge and skills to occupy positions. There should not be praise singers, there should not be people clapping for some of them who they are clapping, who has no idea, making them institutional that are collapsing. It's not progressive. We are seeing the audit report.
Akuma ida bake okay ni checkpoint la fonala kule mi yalon ko aliya ko nyami accident
more bangafe eza kabria murundi people have been calling us people are not satisfied and jam for pass people are calling many are drive for them make a soma body make a pass body so nyin ke ko to amake fo nyito nyin to kolita e mantana to la ko moy kam mbenda bon lagge ni be kafula mbita barata fula boy atuje ni ta hanta ni ko wuli wonu ngata mbita ye yem fa. Boy, it's all yes, because the Lavana.
No, at this time.
No, near kilo le begru. Yeah, that's a blue. Never bunka kilo and tobe bunka berana. Where the Lavana?
Ammonia no.
I mean, that's it. But no one will go into a corridor. But we are engaging them. Politicians are using them. Our army hate them like them. They are professionals. Now, PIU police, they are all professionals. Politics is turning them to someone. You have the right people. But not if something is even happening. Army can more keep training. Now, they get the required knowledge and skills to come. They frustrate them. Some people now that decide for like a country, can decide. You are very good people. And it's not safe for a country. Because I cannot get the right training, the right knowledge, the key. Now you never get the unboard kick and interview and improve it. Because National Assembly, government of Kuro depends money. I go to Ghana on debt management, in Kenya, or be study toileting. So what I learned from them, the good practices, when I come, I want to see it happen within the institution. So me talking against institution, it's not about opposition. But I'm not coming for them, I don't put them boldly. Now I'm going what I'm demanding, the director of GVC, you know, I get you as a problem with them. After Hana after the Dominion, but I bring the Amtanga report again. In the Amta, he was not happy with me. GVC, after the honorable guy, let me get report of her. If the Dominion get private. Another, we approve it, not from the minister. It's not a credit from the minister. Despite about on that because I'm not budget line out. I decide National Assembly is a Guinean cost. Both the opposition and the ruling party MPs. For 300 million will be approved. Is that a problem? Even I call him and I say, congratulations, thank you. I'm not an opposition of progress. I'm an opposition to marginalization, discrimination, corruption in offices. That's me. And I don't care. That's the background I have. That's the background like I have no problem. Do something is not even occupying for me a good officer. Now I don't come back with a normal. Is he a minister? No. Is he a director? No.
Yeah.
This advising back.
So what of an call us on the water Akuma Tabake for them to react to some of our comments here. Amy for young and then meaning Kamina, what I think China will speak up. So let me check that. Hello, in a radio tower.
Lamjada sana.
Lamjada, Quran.
Jaraba.
Sugaro
West Coast of Piaro.
Inshallah.
Ndo contributo contro la parte. Dallo politico, I mean there for wrong. You know politico. Tu sono poi Mbago. Interpretare poi. Ancora andiamo. Interpretare niente che se noia. Dopo di ora a niente non fe. Ma a manete se noia. A niente do fe. Abbiamo opinione po. Molto ba di bella la capire po. Ancora molto kan la poi con la capire one man. Perché ko per la campagna drone. Kare manyinke kare nyine ke nyimambe dia kare nyinke nyimbe dia ina ko tiko yinde na gambe nyine ke wala tambila kare kare ye kare mo ni jele ha wota wato e banda kare ni jele ba kana do bola jele ama kana ke ni bide mi ngadi amye lumbe tila ada kala ko nyaa ya bide bide
exactly
ko ba no lomba to ya don di mo do le ba ko di la ba ti kala no aki mo ko mo bula ko
exactly
wannan ka ko kare do boke bare amma to ko kare ko le ko la di ko Kali, kama ni kama ni ala moli ya jai. Aka ni ngeke dante, ika ajo ala. Yule beti yako, wala tina ni to tiko, bema ko momo batara bulazo. Ama to tiko momo batara bulazo lele.
Na on pas.
exactly
Akika.
exactly
Momo batara pes da bawa te tera ndara apoe. Ba momo be fana ko dia te tera de.
abaraka
Ha. Moli nyanta jibela le, momo na kumo ya la moya. Ba batula kan fani no kama, batula kumo fala ni de ni te mani. Itafo, mimman afo. Mo to ngel mo la chete. Anda ko mi fota ding, fitino mom among sama banko.
exactly
Fitino no.
exactly
Amini mom sen sama banko la chete no la fitino ka sentro.
exactly
Iba fitino de. Ni be yake. Dia ko ya ko mi la ke do di toro soroji.
exactly
Kufura ye mo fa ye mi toro soroji. Wo mo ye fa ye mi toro soroji. Wo mo dum ko fa ye mi toro soroji, wo mo dum ko fa ye mi toro soroji. Sila fitino na fale. Mo pula be ka fitino na fa mo lusu lus. Ti ko ba ko kare kelo no le fa ba ko kare no. Ila jele ti na ye la mo jele fa de.
yeah
E mi fa wo le mo ne so ba ko. Fitino na mo ga ka ni mi fa de wo fitino. Ani ba ko ba de wo. Ai ma beta kala fitino la. Ani na kata nu mbe na kata momo yeta ko mo ni la mo ni. Ma ko to namba te dula pa je yi. Abaraka ba kila ni jara sa nyama.
abaraka sanya la kumo kontanta bake adu yebe foten mo buka be soto adu yaje sanya men foten
What na ko do ta in the time.
okay
Hello ko.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.
Aisha, namaskar.
Alhamdulillah, be ko to na ba te be na on regulo ko to na ba ko lay ko ambassadeur bu ba kamara jaba. Kana mona be ko to na Gambia be ko to kana kapo mo be ko to on the leadership of His Excellency Professor Dr. Alhaji Yahya Abdul Aziz Yen Jogo Jamme Babili Mansa Nasiruddin ke ko to so karola amin na dipite be amin na on regulo be mu ya fa samba bi amin ta bo ñol be ko to na so karola na executive mo me be konto na kini mo kele be konto na so karola adu un kontanda ila ku wala bari ntol do kabula do wala noma wala na la section de ko en kaw ka lu menna la section de ko en kaw ka lu menna wonu fa hali na o mo ko da wata kan na traffic light la su ko da traffic light abe ko kan tol de mo fa so yindi je dro ko je de mo ko ko tol mal ide malon de min ke kan de ni malon de min ke kan ani Senegal la taw foni de tan la je do malon mi da mo la mi sono ti par president o yalla ne dinu la mi sono yalla ka ko le ko e ko wat le de ya barante ka je le ko e ko wat man tara ja e ko wat man tara ja andu adi post le mi kambalo ndem fannen kan de ko kan dia ba ti bila mi ba ko tan la ka ko ton la tanko be diari hey tanko man tra kene Gambia de fan ne on la billahi tanko la de jang muda na Senegal en tan la jang abi ba je la ko na banko la tanko abe Senegal en de bulo ko na fale abe Senegal en de adi de dunya ne ke dia la ko Gambia Senegal la fale lo ko Senegal ye ka la fale lo nyame wala idite to jura bare ma jura pour tol la impression kamma ma jura pour Sénégalais da ba kamma lo su ko la pa soto tubabol bulu mo ta to yalla tubabol bulu bare na gam pam na ta pam di Sénégalais la ko te lo pam to yalla Sénégalais di tol na de tol bulu kadre na pale na pa ko la tanko na ba avec Sénégalais le tout ils donnent le président kanta ils donnent le candidat ko kanta tol ma tol banque de man niyo tankalo nimo le tankata wala president wati arala minister bare ba ko ni won billahi hade ko film man tanka ko ka jele ni mo kuta don modde ke pour ci dele mo ka ani kapiti adu ni da ko le ta tay ni tambala wala mo ni ko kurawa na ta bali asai kurawa ko kata wati la ko tay ni inda so ka ko la ta kurawa kata wati la bari ni wati ko no kai mo inda so ka ko no kurawa kata kunun tol tili kunun ta ko kabrin salatu ala saro wasalanta min kula da kurawa na da anu da kurawa da so ka ko yebi da ta ko ni ya no ko yela so ko ko de kula district ko pour muna fa so ka ko wonde na ti nya ko te tan de no bara inde mo so ka ta so ka ko ka ko ka pare inde ka jibo ko ka pare ando ade bot play ni sama lo so no mande yalo I mai to da ko yele on le bulo I mai to da ko yele mai to I wala ko yele ko ya wa pele Nedabal, Piano, Alejandro Baca, no Yawaki, Nedabal. Nedabal, Yawaki, the time to la Tene, Barola, to la Tene, Capacola to the Wati. I don't know to Gambia. We are Lamina for Bakeda Barole, but Bakeda Fuole, Baritara, Neote, Abidala for me, Lamia Poyane, Apu. Honorable Tumanding Sanneh, Honorable Kebba Tumanding Sanneh. Mota for on National Assembly member for Foni Jarrol. What Baropala Ameoke, Mota Loco, Mota for President of the Gambia, former President of the Republic of the Gambia, and to just the new teachers and now Palentato at the Galapa Budiwan Batalji. So, Lakoda for all. I give you all of them. Yeah, I'm going to put you for the Victoria in Kilomota and give up for Abarga, listen to them together. Thank you so much.
Okay, 2500947. Come up and hello, caller. Ila radio chala.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Ne konton na bake.
Abarga, no,
tell Buba konton na bake. Kebba Tumanding ma alon bari bitum banko dimolom ba tan konton na ba ay kuma tan tan fo kumo kono way mbala fa baati wala ni ko ngel ledden ta ta to fa free haya jemme subuda yo bari ma jawiyade ma konfala bari tay ni ko yaya jemme kanyine bi ko kana kenyin ba kun ka wuri ya jan wala ci ci atan te tide adin de meto fran ko ya jan wala ci ci adin ma ta kunda ta kun ka be ko ba do fan ka dem ko ka tan bi mon ya ba ko be ka mon are dalila te menba ko do ngamira ko na to nyen de karadola ayo alo ke kuti me ya no ka benta yo ka mu ne ya chen wala mu yidi ko Senegal ko la sabato soy Gambe Kolga. Tonyane, ika ko cité priorité do bari mo le fana ni mo le campagne o pija. So dero le pija police o pija. Wodi o so dero le wote ni banko wote ni ko tano ba. Iba di anka iba tano ba. Ibe do ko keno. Ada akene baraka di kamo ki karangala. Nana ta anyata do ko ben kala be sirin gonko. Ko de me an ka benta. Ku jamaare ki dañu ko kono. Adun president baro lunga sotle me yaron ka nento ko jabila de ka dum dindon banka dindon e wato be je fatto ka bol senale fanari bol nyama adun mi takkane kanyi men ko selaw akani men ko ni check point ay accident jamale kabu adu mu kule me yaron ka mande dara man terem ta ke bari ci tan ko president baro amna ni lo kan ni ne jagal dari president baro ko le lo ta ko ako mo sa ko Senegal ko te katto fayda ak inde ko mo so ko ba ka Senegal ni gadde de ukkin bala ñente ñu lonal ko Senegal na kan sun jattini la te kan ko sun ba ko mo so kama inde ñante inde ngamel lo tuba ko le banko la ni banko ko mo moy ci la banko le fata American interest France ka ko president banko British interest so banko la interest ko le jube nde me ya kin nan bala fata bakke min banko wala mun yi tin geli na tori media nan ko martela mbe ko ke da du sama tin abe kala kule me nan ko amu jawel ibe tewu nde nge jayle ka dum munam ibe tewu be de tilin nor ni aje mo ko telle mo duwa de dala bal tay president ko ya ko ibe tewu ni ke dukule so ikamu men do adu gel marto banko ko banko atel yamro ci tilin ba and that is no adu mbakala mode ko sunkaro ko nyaawonya ba tonya mbo fola de ha ka ko ala ta tonya den na banko tuno raje adu kunun na wo nyaama ma ko ba kuje be ke kan me ya ro ko na ya ta tu yala ko ko be kama kan yin banko ga amante ko me ya ka benda mai ya ko tere bari bindele ndela miro kata dami ngamira boye be kisiya kan ni masakunda demande ka masakunda sila demande kula pour me dara ko sa sape ya sape e da tay ita ban na sape adda kala wata ba ban bebe ni nen kala sama sine adum mi ta sala ka memfo wala mun yenti ko ni e dundi sama sine ite be jangan ne ko do ni janjanda ni karo be anu kuma ko lambe abedale tere ka te ba wala mun na ko che ko
what about the 2500947 second last caller. Hello.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Program.
Kita mau.
No, program deh.
Ini kondom Mr. Kalau mana kerja sama Allah kerja. Dia tanya dua nama itu. Bangkok Pulau Kai. Nari. उसके बाद आने बंद हो गई उन्होंने मुझे हमारे घर तो ये तो मैं फिर बोलूँ तो का कॉल
मोबाइल
यार यार ओके ना वो बंद हो गया और कोई बात नहीं बंद हो गया संदेश घरों ये नया लगता है का बड़ा पाल है स्टोरी की पहले को जाए इसको को है अन्य उद्धारण नहीं कहीं पंगो हेलो या को जाएगा बड़ो बिना जी के बड़ो में माया ये सब मेरे को उसको मेरे को बहुत दिला आज खाना पड़े ये मुझे नहीं बड़ा मैं मुझे दिला ये लोग तो उनकी अबोर अभी मुझे दिला कोई निकालो मुझे को Malam demarin, berapa dia dunia, kalau sudah dunia, kita terpilih lah. Dia kena kalau dia, kalau apa ni ada, masa besar, dia mampu sama orang. Allah boleh beres.
2500947 hello. Nam.
Kau dia konten apa?
Konten dia semua.
Dengan dengan dia konten Foni Jarrol Tumanding Sanneh NAM kalau teman-teman di Nusantara itu juga pembawa berkat ini kamu bilang aman beda kemarin punya dah kena boleh kalau Allah Taala pada ane si doman tak kamu dengan mobil kontan pada nabi itu Allah semuanya dia datang waktu pangkulan tampu udah nama agriwal ni bako kan tampo bilang kabin kuno kalian sadar katanya ko ya jemme so bi o tampo kimo bi jam ya do chindis niara ko fata façon bi atiji era ko ki yanda ko amasta kumina ala ko ko la population ani bi la population amantile mo se di la prendre considérable kumina ji prendre ni aji force 1993 Amro masuk masuk bangun panjang. Lalu ibadah dengan 1993 there was time. Amro masuk wala. Enggak ya jenal time. Allah Taala so atakulno. Jadi kami dia fodan. Pakau. Mana raja bawa ini jadi bang. Anu sih dunia akhirat. Apa ini kita nak muda. Ya je. Dia pernah ni kerana kerja ikaje. Okey dia dah ibu tahu. Kiso di bagi na saya abu ko ni barma very seriously. Ito ko pala din. Yo biya information mo, ano ko na information mo because niya may nanti. Pero tampo ni pa ko kare. Hindi mo po din ora, pero tampo ki niya din mo da because ni niya ba niya diwe. La ba di ko tampo ya para niya. Tampo kala ka. Yan mo kata na kaya mo beta mo siya ala pa. Ay garo sala, adala. So ka kada jo de bet ka na ji de tampo yu la nya de. Alam niyo na ko dito kana. Kung i-change na po dito ko. Ay yung ito na. Ang siguro pa, hindi ka siguro ulit. Hindi naman pa din ka naman sa pantigin. Siguro meron. Most lang po po yung sabi ko na mga kani. Ikita ka lang mo mo bisiwan. Ikita sa mga ikong panginoon sa. Well, siguro ulit. But it's the NPP. So NPP was the beginning of the war. Sakit. Ang buka siya. So hindi na puno ng buka. Antar mo siguro ulit ni puno ulit ni ulit siguro. Hindi ko puno. Hindi ka kaya di abang na kaya. So ikana ikake. Untuk bantalan siguro ulit dari buka. So pagka nagbaga yan ni, yung choku, yung buka iditif. Hindi na napasok. Terasa dengan berbuku dengan jumlah sekitar jumlah dan jumlah pada dan inilah. Apa? Ia boleh bagi dah, ia boleh bagi dia dah, boleh video dah, boleh banyak dah, boleh diskusi mandai jumlah kan. Jadi kita boleh mereka benci.
Abar kabar.
Tapi kita juga assalamualaikum.
Okay, aku mungkin ke orang last kalau jadi because watun okay ngatur kan. You have only 9 minutes. Hello.
Ya, apa lagi?
Apa yang kurang deh?
Anda tu aku kumara makan.
Awal tu.
Ya di video ni aku konten dah kumakin depan tu. Mana nak dulu ni nak konten kiri tu.
Eko?
Wala kami cukup tangguh, wala kami cukup jangan ada konten kiri tu. No, lima konten kan. Mau juga minta kerana.
Okay.
Aduh, kalau kau populasi orang siapa orang datang kau masuk, jemaah mereka masih baru ini tak tahu. Ya, apa sahaja. Kusah ni, siapa yang aja dekat. Kusah mana ni dah terus pada kamu ya. Kamu itu limbu kamu masuk jalan limbu kamu dia. Kalau boleh siapa orang datang kau masuk. Kalau orang boleh kedu nak kau. Tak orang Arab berapa.
baraka diamo la mele sanya alla diamo fanan detiara o ko ben sanya ya fo nyamen akolla bo la wala importanta amako mo be ba fa mo be so na dafa won ga sonna wala so na ko be mo ko sonna da sonna
Okay, so kamu tak bawa tu ni mintu saja amal siya susah ya kalau soal moye ini for apa no. So what is your reaction?
Na reaction sanya info ay diamo kele fole lambo la wala mo ko mo on da sanya we kay totally agree adum be de ban ada info no wala fanon fo bi inde bi jang so mo de ko la gene wala de kam bi fo jaro am no dia fa parti de ka ko parti la mo be di ko so da meden ba ya ka te dinna ko ni de bige ni ala te mo ngam feel right because it's about what you pare fe nano kan fo nyaman ka no fu di ka mo fo du mo lo mel la kan ka la be ko nyana wala na def ko blo di am ci fa no adu ni me ko security ko na le jawra la time mo na do man ni so do le but how many police stations do we have how what was the population so adu ni na like ko security tell security karado la to le na fa because ni na police so fe karado e ba me la ko police brutality quando no mo be même america abo ina yi mala kiti mo do mo bi gele ka bri ndi ye buta fe ko do na wata so police o kay ani criminal fe na la police adu police da dia pour capable so ni man traw exercise kam because na wali ne so le bigé di kam mo ga funna police wala do ko ke akoy ko nana right plan ala right man lo fara na ko ka bri en ko lo problem akata aw da tell my people ali continue ni do le bare ko no fi no man na fa so ali négocier ndama ba ka ali ganya ani tonya ma ka ali ganya bare we expose them ni ke point on I always Senegal la interestless staff so brat na ke point on bi Senegal ka do woto e ka mo tol muta get na moto na ya ke ka passa selle sika ka du Senegal ni fata Senegal ke force da de comme transport union net ko do gaman transport union so na na tit protect the kala why do government not interfere how are you protecting those people what ka balu wala so wala balwo ngamol sika jang dedal takata fo Dakar livra gena koy da bara Dakar mos moto Sénégal wose ci karo kenam ay dum fo Gambia hey nga fo ko fini wiye do ko ke mo ko be ñu passa ka billahi ñeme fo len de lumbe sila be aduma baro da mata lage balo ndeka audit bodo jube adu nena ka kenu decorate yamene so I will not compromise my knowledge with politics la no mel lo ko believe ka be yamna hani dem balo dina fe noti ibe tinyaro la ye fem fe na ko what I would do, the best thing for me is to keep silence. I cannot come and defend something else contest. I'm going for okay. You don't come on Facebook. One day, long goes to continue at a finance and economy. But when I'm talking, they know what I'm talking about. Me, I'm not for men, not glad they want to come. But if I feel like Gambia, like what we get Tamakan. Not glad them to be privatized. Why are they privatized? Look at the airport, DIA, DCCA. What are they do? Marvel, GCC. Marvel, high education. You can't complain about what else. He is transforming work again Farabala institution. Go there. Why don't I put in the car? You put member solve whether opposition or whether complain at the I don't DCC this time. You put better with the and there's not that much complaint from the farmers. Make it. I commend them for that. I don't security for them. I get to operate well after I get it because it's already politicalized. Army for them, that's the direction they are heading to. Whether more after that's where they are heading to. But we have professionals in the police, we have professionals in the army. But it's unfortunately, we the politicians, we are using them, we're going to destroy the credibility of the professionalism of these security forces. I'm not banko again. Never meant for Mal, not me personally. Because I live in the UK 10 good years in Satan. Project administrator, not over here 5 years, not development forestry, I'm part of the pioneers of community forestry. So when it comes to I don't know what they're currently stop just this September. Give it I want to go for an email in Yoka. From 2015 up to 20 September and for the I'm giving them that knowledge. So when it comes to contribution of my quota to nation building, more men can be men can attack, more from my taking. But a new Kulu coming here for Namara, who are the power I give them defender. You go among the yard, will be given another side. What from my Japan and now do I give it to you? More killing for both of them. Okay, time of Banta show up. Bafla Bolia Gambia, Manaka Kamo Company, so Carola, Manaka Williafo, that's my opinion. Manaka more for Puni Barayama by Dokola, but a Baro sailor way. We know the Baro do not problem for so much because Jim in Zona Yakavia Gimuta. San Glad Bay, I give it a Sunara. More to get a Sunara, more I give it. More for the way I give it. I'm not going to follow in the care. Then after Baro Moki, because Baro Jetta Madama, Barohan, Baro Buka report from Green, Baro for it. So Neo Bari Bula, I have a PhD and master degree soon. I'm a controller. Baro does not even know the report on the there. What are he interpreted the audit wrongly? But audit of Buko High and Jamaica Savage. Part of the committee reports. International Assembly, every party is part of that committee. We have the best sectors of the year they have improved. But a lot of the sectors, Ninakolo Buntagana, Abankalamo, Green 1 million, I don't know again. Yeah, it was at 48 billion. As I speak to you, they are talking about 129 billion. So you want to call someone to do another black. In my name, no one, whatever we do, be near Boholo. Nata bohol 10 supplement of Foni Jarrol. Ale bohol flood dinner. Ale bohol sale domo. What they're going to put a Gamani Jarrol time more bohol also. But a side bohol philosopher. We are bohol say control. Never mind your colonial bit over. And you're bohol Tandiana.
So when you last call at I program of last call I program of hello. Nam Duanem. Corrande, Italy program of show please. I tell you. Okay, well, can we control the roller? Time out here, please.
Ini in kata kau sekarang sanji zaman kau kanan dan lain lain doko berada. Tapi tu sanji zaman ni. Bangko ini kalau lama sama kami lagi bangkungkan sanji lekan gambar. Ada mangkang di dalam gambar. Dan ini akan berlalu dalam proses kerja gambar ini berlaku. Kesinyalan gambar kerjaan. Kau ada berlalu. Ini bangko itu dengan berlaku kamar. Orang mungkin modal.
Abal gawage. Orang oto bantamba pulang kola soalnya orang tua ni mau ngambil nama kain cemen nak bafula ala barka bagi time banda insyaallah ala
Tonya la mote so soro kila ko ala me yena wala to kuno mo beja bari sama ko lambe ko be woto ko sawda ka mo ye sama bola ti jara no la karola tu moment e ka jara lo ke ani kila
okay ona be nyoko na